guys, Matt here, Auto One Browns Plains, and I'm just going to let everything get started, get you on my my trusty old laptop here, and so I can see what's going on, and then we'll get on with the show. Hey, and today we are without Al. Poor Al, he's done something to his ankle, and he can't make it today. So I'm on my Pat Malone today, and I'm a one-man band. So bear with me. I'm going to try and do it my best. Miss Al, look forward to seeing you soon, Al. Hopefully back in tomorrow. And here we go. Again, the thumbs up. Kaylan, thanks. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the thumbs up. Andrew, where's Al? Al's not here. He's got a sore ankle and he couldn't make it. So you're dealing with Matt today. So usually I'm just here to run the laptop and keep things rolling and all that sort of stuff, and Al's the good looks. So missing out on the good looks, I was always told that I was had a good face for radio, and you're just going to have to bear with me today. So got some news coming in. So we might start off with the first news story that I came across, which is, if you can see this one, all right, here we go. Andrew, Al got lost using his Samsung GPS. Well, you got to watch out with those Samsungs. They're, GPS might be average, and also the battery might blow up and explode or something like that. So anyway, Al's decision. So this here is an exhaust pipe patent by Ford. So you can see here that it's actually designed to retract. It's designed to go in and out, and I'll quickly read the story. I'll see if I can read it and hold this up at the same time. See, I'm juggling here, but we'll get there. Okay, so Ford's retractable tailpipe. All right, it's a retractable tailpipe, and the idea is that it'll increase your 4B's departure angle. So when you're going to hit the tracks, bring the exhaust in, and then you can sort of hit bigger angles without knocking it off. Well, I still think you're going to be knocking it off if you're going hard enough. You'll just have a more expensive part to replace. But hey, that's their design. Maybe they've got a good place to tuck it away. Let us know what you think. Will this work? Is this a good idea? Should Ford be really patenting something like this? Yes, okay. So, Kaylan, after any workers, I should get a link. I just don't have it prepared, but if you jump on Seek, you can see that there are some Auto One ads for jobs at the moment. So apply through there, and or even drop a resume, all that sort of stuff. So we are looking for people. So come on down, guys. All right. So back to the show. This is the Ford retractable exhaust. And basically, it's a tailpipe assembly that sucks the tip in and out. The exhaust tip has a retractable module having an actuator, a gear, and bearings. So we always joke that there's exhaust bearings. You know, go get the exhaust bearings. You tell the apprentice. Well, he might come back with something like this. Let us know. Is this something that you would want to find on your rig when you're going full driving? Would this help with your departure angles? Or are you just happy to chop it off and go without? I can tell you one thing. Back when I was a young fella, what we used to do is we used to get a Milo tin and do a bit of cut job on the end and clamp it on. Use a hose clamp, and then boom, there's your exhaust pipe. You're ready for fast and furious action like that. All right, too easy. Yep. Thank you, guys. All right, so on to hot or not. So guys, if you want to share your exhaust pipe stories, some four-wheel drive things, you know, what would you, if you're going to patent an idea, what would you do it for? What does the four-wheel drive scene need to help protect your rig from the factory? But in the meantime, let's do hot or not. And this here, okay, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of reading. This is a Marvel Gilgamesh Lexus LX570. So there it is right there with the livery or graphic design on there or something like that. What do you reckon? Would you buy one of those? Lexus has got a whole range of these cars, all to the theme of different characters from the upcoming Marvel movie. So I thought I'd show this one because it's kind of like a Land Cruiser. That there, imagine seeing that out on the tracks. It's almost, I don't know, I'm colourblind, but it looks green to me, and it could be a bit of a camouflage design. Or is it a little bit too hard, you know, try hardish, a little bit too fast and furious? I can see a little bit of a green glow there. Hot or not, me, I think it's a little bit too over the top, so I'm going to say no. That is a noddy. Oh, Josh is in. Josh reckons it looks hot. Oh, there you go, Josh. Well, there's a whole range of them. Each different character, they got a different sort of setup. So, yeah. All right. So, on with it. So, okay, on to the first product. So, I'm going to start nice, light and easy. We've got the one drying microfiber towel. So, this is your drying towel. Microfiber drying towel. I'm going to pop it out of its packaging and we're going to have a proper look at this bad boy. It's 60 by 40 and yep, here we go. It's definitely packaged in there well. It's a reasonable size. Here we go. So it's got some real thickness to it as well, if you can see that. Let's pop that out. Okay. So there we go. So it's got a good amount of thickness to it. It's got your little tag there. Always rip these off, guys. They're asking to scratch your car, so get rid of them. And there you go. You've got yourself your drying towel. So that there has got some real nice thickness and plushness. Good drying towel by the one. That's sort of one that I would use. I'd use multiple drying towels. So actually I use one for external and then another one for door jams and all that sort of stuff. Usually like an old one or something like that. Just clean up the door jams where it's a little bit dirty. But this here, $19.95. So that is a bargain for such, like, come in, we've got them on an end bay near the car care area, and just have a feel how nice this stuff is. And that's just $19.95. So that there is a ripper. I'll throw a link down below. G'day Shane, how you going? Hi. Discount on the towel, now it's open. Well, Andrew, I like that towel so much, I'm going to keep it for myself. But we've got heaps more, just $19.95. That's a bargain for a drying towel. Are you kidding? That's so cheap. That's awesome. Yep, Lee Scott, great to see the one range. Yes, it's now available, the one range, a lot of microfiber, a lot of car care range. So come in, check them out. We've got a whole bunch. There's more. There's a lot more car care. Actually, in the catalogue, in the Doggalog, there is like a whole page for this stuff. You know, when I go to find it, it always takes me longer than when I just stumble across, right? But have a look at that. There's heaps of other things, but the special deal, look at that, $19.95. Got the drying towel there, and yeah, you've got a few other car care items there. So great car care accessories by the one. And all right, well, guys, tell me about your week. If you got a question, ask me a question. We'll take it. You know, we'll make it a little bit two-way, make it interactive. If you got any questions for me, hit me with it. I'll give my best to answer it. All right, so that's that one done, and on to the next one. We've got a Mean Mother Adventurer Compressor, and we're going to open this bad boy and have a look at it firsthand. Okay, so comes in a bag, ready to go, nice and neat to keep in your car or your full drive. And then I'll pop this here and we'll get into it. I'm gonna need a big bench. All right, here we go. Okay, so you've got your extension cord there. I wonder how long it is. Let's see, 5 meters. Okay, so good size extension cord. You've got, if you can see here, you've got Nitto fittings. So nice and easy, common fittings, easy to use. If you want to add different accessories, it's going to be quick and easy to add. These guys not playing funny games and using weird proprietary fittings, just your regular quick fit Nitto fittings. Looks like maybe a filter kit in there. and a few of your different compressor fittings for different things you pump up. All right, so you've got your gauge, your pressure gauge there. Your connection to your valve there. Pop this whole unit out, and we'll have a look. We'll have a closer look. Okie dokie. So you can see with these units, the important thing is to get the ventilation right. So lots of good fins going on there to keep everything nice and cool. You've got a base on there, so if you're operating on dirt or sand or something like that, it's going to keep the unit out of that, and so that it can stay clean and breathe. You've got a shield that's separated from the unit a little bit on the handle to keep the handle cool, and then you've got your Nitto fitting there as well, so quick fit, and then that looks like your power box there, and this is your alligator clamps, or I'll Australianise it for you, crocodile clamps. They're ready to go. So usually you can tell the more serious units are the ones that use a clamp setup like this, or even the Anderson sort of plug would be a decent idea, I would think, as well, if you've got a more long-term sort of setup in your four-wheel drive. You got your button there, which has got a shielding over it, circuit breaker. Yeah, so that's about it. That's, oh, hang on. Oh, if this wants to come out, I knew it was in here somewhere. Here we go. All right, I'm going to pop this unit down. This is my favourite party trick. So it comes with a remote control as well. You can see it's got a magnet, so you can stick it to somewhere. Somewhere that's metal that a magnet can stick to, and you just hit it and it turns on. So you can connect it up, sit in your in your deck chair, feet up, drinking a beer, and whammo, pressure's on, and then you can turn it off again. So beauty, handy feature. I'm sure there are other setups you can do that utilise that. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. All right. So that is the Mean Mother Adventurer air compressor. It's got a air delivery 180 litres per minute. And if you ever do some research on some of the reviews out there that torch test these units and all that sort of stuff, for the money, these guys compete really, really well with the higher dollar units. Yeah, was it $269 or something like that? That's a good price. Hey Aidan, how you going? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming in the other day. I'm not sure if you caught it, but a bit earlier I mentioned that you came in and we said g'day, so that was good. Thanks for coming in. All right, well, I'm going to clean that up later, but there are other things I wanted to show you. So yeah, Aidan, how's your week been? Is there anything else that you want us to show you? I know you mentioned the other day four-wheel drive, so got the Mean Mother compressor there, and we'll try and think of other four-wheel drive things. Earlier in the show, we mentioned the Ford's got a patent on a retractable exhaust, which they're likely to use on their four-wheel drive vehicles. I'll get that picture out of again, because that was pretty interesting. Out there. So for their four-wheel drive vehicles, so they can increase the departure angle. And what else have we got? Okay, so we got the Blackvue units. In the catalogue, there's a couple of Blackvue units, and Blackvue, I suppose, is a brand that we've been selling for a while, but there are a couple of new variants that are out, and they come in the brown box like these ones. So these are the ones in the catalogue, and they're different from the ones that come in the white box. So just to let you know what the difference is. So I've got a couple of examples here. I might start off with the 2-channel, and then I will show you the 1-channel. So the boxes first came out brown when they started selling the X series. So I'll hold that up. You can see this is a DR750X 2-channel, 2 cameras. X is for the consider it like a voltage sensitive relay or a power control built into the unit. So the white boxes, we would have sold you the Blackvue camera along with a Power Magic Pro, and those units would work together, but the Power Magic Pro would control the power so that when you turn your car off, it can keep feeding power to your camera, and you keep the power to the camera until it reaches a certain voltage or a certain set amount of time. So it just gives you more run time when your car's off, so you still have continuous footage being recorded. But you'll find that a lot of these cameras will have like a parking setting where they retain a little bit of power, and if the car gets a little bit of a shake or something like that, it will record a package of time. So that happens without these setups. This has got the setup where it can keep going, so it can do more again. It can just keep going as long as you've got voltage in your battery. So the X, that there is also, the rear camera is 1080p, so the 750 X has got a 1080p camera, whereas in the past it was like 720p. So you got high def front and rear on the X model DR750X. So that's them. The 2-channel is normally $629, but it is on special, and I'll throw a link below and I'll work out what the price is as well. $569 for the 2-channel. So there you go, good discount on that. I'll pop that down below. Okay. Oh, did I do the right one? Yep, looks like it. Okay, yeah, so just to let you know, that's got a 32 gig card, so they used to be 16. We've got a slightly larger card in there, 32 gig card. And then on to the next one. Okay, so we've worked out what the DR750X means, and then now there's another model called the 750, hang on, where is a good place? Yeah, this is as good as any. 750X-1CH Plus. So 750X, X is that power control where you can keep recording when your car's off. The 1CH, it's got a single camera in it, and the Plus. The Plus means a couple of things. The Plus models, I believe they're a bit better at managing the SD card, where they will automatically cycle it and turn it off, turn it back on again, and manage that card so the card itself lasts a little bit longer. And also the Plus model is actually expandable, so you can buy just a single camera, which this one is, and I'll pop the link down below in a second, but you can add another camera to it later down the track if you wish. So that's a really cool feature. If you're on the fence as to whether you want 1 or 2 cameras, you can start off with this, and then you can move on to the next one should you wish to later on down the track, instead of buying the whole kit again, which is what it used to be like. The other thing with the Plus model is it's slightly better in dark or handling lighting situations such as dark, and with having your headlights on, it sort of manages that a little bit better. So slightly better image quality, but otherwise similar to the other one. So I'll pop a link to that one as well. All right, well, I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you. Well, actually, so next week we're not going to do the video because we're doing fortnightly now, but we'll do some product videos. So one of the things we were asked a couple of videos ago was to do a product demo on a Roven fridge. So we've done that. We've got it all ready. So we're going to post it up next week so that you've got video content coming out, Gee, I've forgotten now, but there is more stuff. So last week we had a video come out about the BF fascia kit for the Falcon, BF, and I think it's Territory SX, SY or something like that. And that controls all your aircon and all that sort of stuff, but allows you to do a double-din head unit in as well, which is really good. And next week we'll do the Roven fridge, and I've got another one lined up as well, so hopefully we can release another product video as well. So yeah, keep a lookout, guys. Come along next Tuesday night, and we'll see you then.